line. Call 999-9999.
Yeah, it's real.
Get spotted with an SRP Spotted sticker and get $100. That's right, it's that easy. Get your SRP Spotted sticker or magnet from any SRP location and you could be spotted and win $100. Follow us on Facebook for even more chances to win with Spot Me SRP. Good things are happening at SRP.
Well, one morning, me and my wife were headed to work. Bus came out right in front of us, and then I woke up hours later in the emergency room. I was worried about the health and well-being of my wife. My son contacted Officer Jackson. They took all the pressure off. They said they will handle everything. And when they meant everything, they meant everything. I would recommend Officer Jackson Law Firm because they relieve you from all the pressure. Get Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
'Tis the season to put a smile on a child's face.
It's the Marine Corps Toys for Tots Drive, and News 12 is proud to be an official drop-off location.
Drop off a new unwrapped toy at our studios during normal business hours.
Make a child's holiday brighter with News 12 and Toys for Tots.
Toyotathon is on at Milton Ruben Toyota, and Milton Ruben Toyota will do whatever it takes. Lease a new 2024 RAV4 for $319 a month. Toyotathon is on at Milton Ruben Toyota.
RideBaby.com. Click, click.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
You're watching News 12 live at 5. Continues.
Well, shots fired at an Augusta neighborhood ending with a teen killed.
Now, this all happened last night around 7:20 or so when Richmond County deputies were called to Telfair Street. There, deputies say they found 19-year-old Tyler Smith with at least one gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
Just in the last hour, we learned this man, 34-year-old Michael Mims, is wanted for murder in connection to that shooting. He was last seen near where that shooting happened last night, wearing a green hoodie and black pants. Authorities are searching for him as we speak.
Our Sydney Hood joins us now live in our newsroom. And Sydney, you went to the home on Telfair Street where all of this happened. Walk us through how neighbors are responding.
Well, the one neighbor I talked to is still shocked because this all happened basically in her front yard. She got home from work last night, not expecting to see blue lights and cop cars parked in front of her house. She told me she really didn't know the 19-year-old and his family very well, just could recognize them as neighbors, but this all still leaves her very sad. She's lived on the street for about 3 years now and says this type of thing never happens, or at least it's never happened in the time she's lived there.
I don't think it's very usual. It's very rare. We do have the homeless who walk down the street sometimes. There may be one or two, escorts that we see. Maybe sometimes a cop car will speed down, but never anything like this. It was very, very surprising.
Again, this happened about 24 hours after another deadly shooting here. And coming up all new tonight on News 12 at 6 o'clock, we're breaking down some of the trends we're seeing locally and nationally when it comes to homicides.
All right, thanks, Sydney. Sad to see so many young people wrapped up in this kind of violence, especially gun violence here, and 2 deaths here, 2 shootings in the last 24 hours for us.
2 families planning a funeral going into the holidays. Sad stuff. Thanks, Sydney. Well, today's High Tip Secretary Pete Buttigieg will travel to Millen to discuss this funding in even more detail.
Well, if you're feeling hungry, there's a new barbecue joint in town. Jim and Nick's Community Barbecue torched their ribbon this morning at their new location on Robert C. Daniel Parkway or at the Augusta Exchange. Now, the restaurant is popular in the South with 18 locations in Georgia alone. Augusta Mayor Garnett Johnson was there today to welcome the new business.
We really are making an investment in our city, creating 81 new jobs, creating new optimism to this city. Since 1985, creating award-winning barbecue with some of the best cheese biscuit muffins you can imagine.
I'm hungry already. Along with the grand opening, Jim and Nick's donated $2,500 to the Augusta Dream Center, which is a nonprofit resource center.
Have you made your donation to Toys for Tots yet? If not, you do have until Friday to help a local child this Christmas.
Now that we're less than 2 weeks out from Christmas, our Taylor Martin checks to see how donations are measuring up to our own community needs.
It's crunch time here with the Toys for Tots and Angel Tree Warehouse here in Aiken as volunteers are working to fill the overwhelming need of this year's campaign. It's a joint effort for both organizations.
We partner together in that. That way the kids get blessed holistically. So they get the clothes from Angel Tree and they get the toys from Toys for Tots.
This year, about 2,800 kids are on the list, up 600 from last year. And as of today, deadline day, they're still waiting for donations for around 150 kids.
There's definitely a level of nervousness. Well, I never want to have to tell anybody I'm sorry. We just weren't able to fulfill that request. But we do everything that we can to make sure everybody gets something.
While no donation is turned away, they say they're seeing a higher need for certain items.
We saw a great rise in parents actually asking for coats, hats, scarves, gloves, hoodies, and really asking for clothes this year.
But organizers say the donations they've gotten so far have really put them in the Christmas spirit.
Everything has been so overwhelming, and I really couldn't get into the Christmas spirit. And then this happened, and this overflow of just love that the community stepped up and started taking these kids.
Gift distribution starts next week, and they need your help to get it all done.
That Sign Up Genius is looking pretty bleak for the distribution days and for the next couple of days.
If you'd like to donate, you still got a little bit of time, and we'll have more information on how you can do that on our website, wrdw.com. Reporting in Aiken, Taylor Martin on your side.
And when you're off of school or work next week, consider volunteering to help give out some of those toys. Of course, we'll post that link for the signups on our website, wrdw.com.
Columbia County is embracing nature with a new park. Today, the Martinez Park opened to the public, complete with state-of-the-art play areas for the little ones. This is part of Blanchard Park on Dewey Drive. Martinez Park is just the start of the county's plans to update parks using SPLOST funds. Riverwood Park is also on the list to receive an upgrade in the future.
Well, still to come, one school is honoring a football player who made his start right here at home. We'll show you how coming up next, Riley.
And we are staying dry over the next couple of days, but keep an eye on our next rainmaker showing up on Sunday. Have a look at that coming up in the full forecast.
Time and temps.
Well, tonight will be one of your best chances to witness the Geminid meteor shower, but the number of meteors you see depends on where you go because of light pollution. Now, you're looking at a light pollution map with data collected by NASA showing where artificial light may block out your view of the night sky.
So the farther you are from populated areas, the better. As you can see, these areas in the CSRA, some do have worse light pollution than others. And again, it's just really a description of how much light is there. It's not really pollution, so to say. But Riley, would folks still be able to see the meteor shower in a bright area like Augusta? And could there be any clouds making it difficult? Because, I mean, that's another factor in this, too.
Absolutely. That could be marginal flood risk on Sunday, so make sure you're keeping it for updates here the next couple of days for that Sunday rain. Once we get into the next week, we do look mostly dry Monday and then back to sunshine by next Tuesday.
All right, thanks, Riley. An XFL football player is being honored where his career began. That is McCormick High School. Mateo Durant currently plays for the St. Louis Battlehawks, but here at home, he'll always be known for wearing McCormick red.
For the first time in the school's history today, they retired Durant's jersey in his honor. Our Alyssa Lyons takes us there.
McCormick isn't that good, but he was. He was exceptional.
Exceptional is putting it lightly. Listen to his coaches.
His work ethics, I could stretch that off.
His mom.
Beginning to play football at the age of 9, we knew that something was very special about Mateo.
They all say the same thing. He owns the record book, rushing for more than 3,000 yards in a Chiefs uniform. That Chiefs uniform, the block number 3, will never be worn again.
I'm a big believer in, people remember you more for how you made them feel than what you did for them.
It's the first time McCormick has retired the red and white.
It's very exciting. You can only be the first to do something one time, so I just feel like it's a testament to the community.
He wanted to pave the way for everybody else.
McCormick put him on the map. He's hoping to exchange the favor.
just understanding what the game is and remembering why I started playing the game and how fun it is.
He wanted someone else from McCormick to be able to come out, to just come out of McCormick and be successful. And he's paved the way, and I think that some more kids can follow suit.
1 yard at a time in McCormick Alyssa Lyons on your side.
While playing for Duke, Durant became the 9th player to surpass the 2,000 rushing yard mark. He was the 2nd Blue Devil of all time to rush more than 800 yards in consecutive seasons.
Scan this QR code. We see them everywhere. But do you know where that QR code is actually going to take you? I'm Jamie Tucker. Coming up, the FTC with a warning that some QR codes are dangerous.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group. Who can ever...
Call attorney John Foy and Associates right now.
The FTC is issuing a warning this week about malicious QR codes. The codes are scamming people out of their money, information, or even taking control of their smartphones.
Our consumer tech reporter Jamie Tucker takes a closer look at QR codes and what you need to know before scanning one.
What the Tech, sponsored by Augusta Preparatory Day School.
A QR stands for quick response, and if you've ever scanned one, you know just how fast it can take you to a website. What you may not know is that bad guys can create malicious codes about as fast as it takes you to scan one. First the FBI, and now the FTC, warning everyone they found incidents of cyber criminals creating QR codes that send victims to fake websites and stealing login information. For example, if someone scans a code at a restaurant thinking they're going to a site where they can pay for a meal, the website they get is actually set up by the criminal. If the victim enters their credit card information, the bad guys get it. How easy is it to create a malicious code? It's as simple as this. Find a free QR code generator online. There's a bunch of them. Enter what you want the code to do and print it out. Here I created this QR code to send people to my blog in under 10 seconds. You can even find step-by-step directions on how to do it online with a simple Google search. To protect yourself, never enter sensitive information into a website after scanning a QR code. Make sure the code isn't printed on a sticker. When scanning a QR code, ensure the URL is taking you to a legitimate website. And do not download a free QR code scanning app. Use your camera instead. Austin, Texas police say they found dozens of malicious QR codes printed on stickers and placed on parking lot kiosks. So be aware, warn your friends and family, especially your kids who may be a little more trusting. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
And if you feel like you've been a victim of tampered QR codes, you can report that fraud to the FBI, FTC, and the Internet Crime Complaint Center. Well, the window for high school athletes to sign their letters of intent to play in college officially opens 1 week from today on December 20th.
It's an exciting time. News 12 Sports Director Dan Booth joins us now to tell us all about our local stars who are getting a head start, signing the dotted line today.
College signings are special for a variety of reasons. First, most high school athletes don't get the opportunity to play at the next level. And second, choosing a college can be a life-changing decision. Harlem's had a lot of success recently in multiple sports, which is leading to more of their student athletes being able to take their talents to the next level. This afternoon, 6 Harlem Bulldogs signed the dotted line to continue playing the sports they love in college, including pitcher Claire Clements, who played a major role in their softball team's ability to get back to the state tournament in Columbus.
I got injured my junior year, and I didn't think I was going to be able to play. So now that I've committed, I'm super excited and just ready to play, be on the field at GMC.
In addition to Clements signing for softball and Gracie Whitten signing with ABAC for soccer, 4 players from Harlem's state championship-winning baseball team signed today as well, proving that team success can also lead to individual success. A total of 6 players from Harlem's, 5 players from Harlem's state championship team have either gone on to play in college this year currently, are committed to play in college next year, or will be committing to play in the future in college as well. That's it for sports. We'll be right back after this quick break.
We are excited to announce that the Medicare Specialist is now 64 Insurance Group. And while we've expanded our portfolio to include other health insurance products, we are still your go-to for all things Medicare. Don't wait until you're 65 to call. Are you 64.com?
Introducing
It's just a call away. Call 1 hour.
Hey, Chill, what's the matter?
Man, this name change is stressing me out.
Everyone will know we still specialize in Medicare.
Yeah, I know that, but what about this?
Are you 64.com?
A North Georgia shelter is putting a new twist on the Taylor Swift craze after 52 animals were recently saved from a hoarding and breeding case. Many of these animals were Persian cats, which any Swifties will know is the pop star's favorite breed.
I didn't know that. I don't listen to
But you're not a Swiftie.
You don't know that.
I do know that, actually.
Well, these cats were named after songs including Karma, Willow, Shimmer, and Midnight. Don't know any of those. And the Humane Society is treating them for illness and neglect. And when they're all healthy, they'll be put up for adoption there. You like cats? You should get another one. You should get a cat.
Okay. I like
You're a
cats.
Swiftie too.
But my dogs would not be very cool with it. But they're so cute.
I'm allergic, so I can't get one, unfortunately.
Yeah, I like cats, but yeah, they make me not be able to breathe too well.
Same, but I take shots for that.
You can breathe.
Yeah. But those are some like really nice cats. Those are not just your alley cat that you kind of see on the side of the road. Those are high dollar cats right there, some Persian cats. So, hey, we got some mostly clear skies at the moment. Looking at our Therm and Dan cam, we're hoping we can continue to see these clouds break up as we head into tonight because we do have the peak of the Geminid meteor shower. So we're hoping we're able to see that. Right now, our in-house model keeps some of this thin, high-level cloud cover in place right around that peak time frame, so between midnight and 2 a.m. But so I would say it's still worth checking out. If you're a big fan of meteor showers, this is your best shower of the year. So definitely take advantage and try to see it. Once we get into tomorrow afternoon, we'll see highs in the 50s and get back sunshine as we head into tomorrow afternoon and throughout the day Friday. Generally sunny conditions out there. It's not until the weekend we do bring back those rain chances, and it looks like we are going to see very high rain chances show up by Sunday, especially throughout the day. So outdoor plans for the weekend, try to get them in on Saturday. Right now, just looking at cloudy skies Saturday. Temps staying relatively cool, though, generally in the upper 50s over the next several afternoons. Next week, we do try out again past Monday around midday and then sunshine Tuesday.
All right, thanks, Riley. Stick with us. We have more news, weather, and sports coming up after a short break on News 12 at 6 o'clock.
Join